Hey guys, we have lost a lot of talented rappers. It's strange how many we lose back to back. Big L was one of them. Big L was born Lamont Coleman in Harlem, New York City on May 30th, 1974. His parents are Gilda Terry and Charles Davis. He was their third child. When he was 12 years old, he was a hip hop fan and he started freestyling with other people in his neighborhood. He had the nickname Little L and Mont as a child. He founded a group called Three the Hard Way in 1990, but it dissolved quickly. It had Big L, Rodney, and Doc Ream. No music were released, and after Rodney left the group, it was renamed Two Hard Mother Effers. Around this time, people started to refer to him as Big L. Big L attended Julia Richmond High School. While in high school, he freestyle battled in his hometown. He said in an interview all he ever saw himself doing was battling everybody on the street corners, rhyming in the hallways, beating on the wall, rhyming to his friends. From time to time at a house party, grab the mic, a block party, grab the mic. In 1990, he met Lord Finesse at an autograph session in a record shop on 125th Street. After he did a freestyle, Finesse and Big L exchanged numbers. He graduated high school in 1992. He began writing rhymes in 1990. In 1992, he recorded a number of demos. Some of them were featured on his debut album, Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous. He founded the Harlem rap group Children of the Corn with Killer Cam, Murder Maze, Bloodshed, and McGruff in 1993. He appeared on Yo MTV Raps with Lord Finesse on February 11th to help promote Finesse's album Return of the Funky Man. His first professional appearance was on Yes You May Remix, the B-side of Party Over Here by Lord Finesse in 1992. His first album appearance was on Represent off of Showbiz and A&G's Runway Slave in 1992. That year, he also won an amateur freestyle battle, which consisted of around 2,000 contestants, and it was held by Nubian Productions. He signed with Columbia Records in 1992. Around that time, Big L joined Lord Finesse's Bronx-based hip-hop collective, Digging in the Crates crew. It had Lord Finesse, Diamond D, Fat Joe, Buck Wild, OC, Showbiz, and AG. He released his first promotional single in 1993 called Devil's Son. He said he wrote the song because he's always been a fan of horror flicks. Plus, the things he sees in Harlem are very scary, so he just put it all together in a rhyme. According to the BeatsRhymesList.com, Big L also battled Jay-Z back in Harlem. Rockefeller co-founder Damon Dash also spoke about it in an interview. He recalled they had a straight-up battle on 139th Street. And I quote, "We walked over there and it happened. I thought Jay did well because 139th Street didn't boo him off the block. It was like a tie." And Finesse talked about how L was a fan of Jay and Jay was a fan of L. Big L was also a DMX fan. He loved DMX. Me too, child. On February 18th, 1993, Big L performed live at the Uptown Lord Finesse Birthday Bash at the 2000 Club, which included other performances from Nas, Diamond D, and Fat Joe. He released his second promotional single in 1994 called Clinic. In July of 1994, Big L released the radio edit of Put It On, and 3 months later, the video was released. In 1995, the video of the single No Ends, No Skins debuted. It was directed by Brian Luvar. His debut studio album, Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous, was released in March 1995. The album debuted at number 149 on the Billboard 200 and number 22 on top R&B hip-hop albums. 3 singles were released from the album. The first two, Put It On and MVP, reached the top 25 of Billboard's Hot Raps tracks. Big L was dropped from Columbia in 1996. allegedly mainly because of the dispute between Big L's rapping style and the production from Columbia. He stated, "I was there with a bunch of strangers that didn't really know my music." He started working on his second studio album in 1997, The Big Picture. COC folded when Bloodshed died in a car accident on March 2nd, 1997. Big L appeared on OC's single Dangerous for OC's second album, Jules. In November, he was the opening act for OC's European Jules tour. In 1998, Big L formed his own independent label, Flamboyant Entertainment. He released the single Ebonics in 1998. The song was based on Ebonics, and the source called it one of the top 5 in independent singles of the year. The group DITC reached their first single. They released their first single, Dignified Soldiers, that year. Big L got Damon Dash's attention after the release of Ebonics. He wanted to sign Big L to Rockefeller Records, but Big L wanted his crew to sign. On February 8th, 1999, Big L, C-Town, Herb McGruff, and Jay-Z started the process to sign with Rockefeller as a group called the Wolf Pack. At around 8:30 p.m. on February 15th, 1999, Big L was killed at 45th West 139th Street in his hometown of Harlem. He was shot 9 times in the face and chest in a drive-by shooting. One of Big L's childhood friends, Gerald Woodley, was arrested 3 months later for the crime. A spokesperson said that it's a good possibility it was retaliation for something Big L's brother did, or Woodley believed he had done. He was later released due to lack of evidence, and the murder case remains unsolved. Gerald Woodley himself would be shot in the head on June 24th, 2016, and he later died at Harlem Hospital. Henry Adasco, a music journalist for About.com, called him the 23rd best MC of 1987 to 2007, claiming Big L was one of the most auspicious storytellers in hip-hop history. Hip Hop DX called Big L the most underrated lyricist ever. A lot of tributes have been given to Big L. The first was by Lord Finesse and the other members of DITC on March 6, 1999 at The Tramps. The Source has also done multiple tributes to him. Eminem also made a tribute to him in his music video for his single Like Toy Soldiers. A number of rappers talked about the talent of Big L. Royce the 5'9" said he believed Big L would have been a top 3 rapper of all time if he had not been killed so prematurely. Big L was a talent that is not forgotten. Rest in peace, Brother L. Subscribe and I'll see you next time.